Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. As the chill in the air creeps in, we're here today to face a crucial topic head-on, preparing for extreme winter conditions. The title "Winter is Coming, Prepare Now for the Extreme Cold" isn't just a catchy phrase. It's a call to action to help you not just survive, but thrive when the mercury dips dangerously low. As winter sets in, everything from your daily routine to your survival instincts is put to the test. We'll delve into the harsh realities of severe winter conditions, from power outages to homes buried under snow, and the increased risks of frostbite and hypothermia. Our guide will cover everything you need to know, from fortifying your home to managing your resources when the only thing you can rely on is what you've prepared. Remember, preparation today can be your lifesaver tomorrow. First, we need to talk about your home. It's your fortress, your sanctuary, your first line of defense against the brutal winter chill. But how do you transform it into a fortress that can withstand heavy snow and bone-chilling temperatures? Let's start with insulation. Think of insulation as your home's winter coat. It's what keeps the warmth in and the cold out. There are many types of insulation available, from spray foam to blown-in fiber, each with its own advantages. The key is to ensure that you have enough insulation, particularly in your attic and walls, as these are the areas where most heat tends to escape. Windows and doors are another key area to focus on. They can be a major source of heat loss if they're not properly sealed. Weather stripping can be a cost-effective solution here. It's a simple task that can make a big difference in keeping your home warm. Now let's talk about pipes. When temperatures plunge, the water in your pipes can freeze, leading to potential damage or even bursting. To prevent this, consider insulating your pipes, especially those that are exposed or in unheated areas of your home. And remember, even a slow drip can keep water flowing and help prevent freezing. Heating is, of course, a major concern. It's important to manage your heating efficiently. Keep your thermostat set to a constant temperature and consider investing in a programmable thermostat that can lower the temperature when you're not home, saving energy while maintaining a comfortable environment. And don't forget your roof. Heavy snow accumulation can lead to roof damage or even collapse. Regularly clearing your roof of snow can prevent this, but always prioritize safety and consider hiring a professional if necessary. Proper home preparation is the first step towards surviving the extreme cold. By taking these steps, you can ensure that your home is not just a place to live, but a secure, warm haven when winter's wrath is at its fiercest. Now let's tackle power. As anyone who has shivered through a winter night without heat knows, maintaining power during extreme cold is not just a matter of comfort. It's a matter of survival. When the grid goes down and you're left to your own devices, having a reliable emergency power solution in place can make all the difference. Generators are one such solution. They come in all shapes and sizes, from small portable units that can power a few essential appliances to large standby generators that can keep your entire home running smoothly. The key is to choose a generator that fits your needs and to have it ready to go before the winter storms hit. Remember to keep it fueled and to test it regularly to ensure it's in working order. Then there's the renewable energy option, solar panels. While they may not be as powerful as generators, solar panels can provide a steady stream of electricity even in the heart of winter. Yes, shorter days and snow-covered panels can reduce their effectiveness, but on clear days, they can capture enough sunlight to charge a battery bank, which can then be used to power your home when the sun goes down. Whichever route you choose, it's important to have a plan for how you'll use your power. Prioritize your needs: heat, light, communication devices, and refrigeration for food and medicine. Being strategic about power usage can extend the life of your generator or battery bank, ensuring you stay warm and safe for as long as possible. Also, don't forget about the simple, non-electric solutions. Wood-burning stoves and propane heaters can provide warmth. Candles and flashlights can provide light, and a good old-fashioned icebox can keep food chilled. These may seem primitive in our modern world, but they have been proven to work time and time again. Having an emergency power solution in place is crucial for winter survival, so don't wait for the storm to hit. Start planning now, and when winter comes, you'll be ready. Next on our list is stockpiling. In the face of extreme cold, having the right supplies on hand can mean the difference between merely surviving and maintaining a semblance of normal life. Let's delve into what these essentials are and how you can store them to prevent freezing. Firstly, food. Stock up on non-perishable items such as canned goods, dried fruit, nuts, and grains. These can be stored for long periods and don't require refrigeration. Also, consider comfort foods like chocolate or your favorite snacks. They may not be the healthiest options, but in a challenging situation, these small comforts can provide a significant morale boost. Water is another vital resource. While you might think that snow can be melted for drinking, remember that it takes a large amount of energy to convert snow into water, so it's best to have bottled water stored. Aim for a minimum of 1 gallon per person per day, and don't forget about your pets. Next, medical supplies. A well-stocked first aid kit is essential. It should include bandages, antiseptic wipes, tweezers, medical tape, and over-the-counter medications for common ailments. Also, remember to have a decent supply of any prescription medications you or your family members may need. Fuel for heating and cooking is another necessity. If you're relying on a wood stove, make sure you have a substantial supply of dry, seasoned wood. For those using propane or kerosene heaters, ensure you have enough fuel stocked up. Last but not least, remember to store these supplies in a way that prevents freezing. Keep them in a dry, cool place away from windows and exterior walls. Use insulated containers for items that can freeze, such as bottled water. In conclusion, stockpiling is not just about hoarding supplies, it's about strategic planning and understanding how to make the most out of what you have. Properly stockpiling essentials is a game changer in extreme cold conditions, so take the time now to assess your needs and start gathering your supplies. It's an investment in peace of mind that will pay off when winter's chill sets in. Remember, what you wear is just as essential as the supplies you have when it comes to battling extreme cold. The right clothing and gear are your personal fortress against the frosty elements. Let's start from the ground up. Your feet bear the brunt of the cold as they're in constant contact with the icy ground. Opt for thermal socks and insulated waterproof footwear. Moving up, dress in layers. This is key to maintaining body heat. Start with thermal underwear, add an insulating layer such as a fleece or wool sweater, and finish with a waterproof, wind-resistant outer layer. Don't forget your head, hands, and neck. A significant amount of body heat is lost through these areas, so always ensure they're well protected with a warm hat, gloves, and a scarf. Remember, the goal here is not just to ward off the cold, but to manage perspiration as well. Moisture-wicking materials are your best bet. Dressing appropriately is your first line of defense against the cold. Your health should always be a priority. As we venture into the depths of winter, the risk of cold-related injuries and illnesses such as frostbite and hypothermia increases exponentially. It's not just about feeling cold, it's about surviving in conditions that can be downright hostile. Let's start with frostbite. This is a cold weather injury caused by freezing of the skin and underlying tissues. It's most common on the fingers, toes, nose, ears, cheeks, and chin. Early signs include a cold, prickling feeling followed by numbness. The affected area might appear white or grayish yellow and feel unusually firm or waxy. If you suspect frostbite, get indoors and gently warm the area with warm, not hot water or body heat. Don't rub or massage frostbitten areas as it can cause more damage. Now let's talk about hypothermia, a life-threatening condition where your body loses heat faster than it can produce it, causing your body temperature to drop dangerously low. Signs of hypothermia include intense shivering, slurred speech, slow or shallow breathing, weak pulse, clumsiness or lack of coordination, drowsiness or very low energy, and confusion or memory loss. If you suspect hypothermia, call for emergency help immediately. While waiting for help, move the person to a warm location if possible. Remove any wet clothing and wrap them in warm blankets or coats. But let's not forget, prevention is the best medicine. Dress appropriately for the weather. Wear several layers of loose-fitting, lightweight, warm clothing. Keep the head, hands, and feet properly covered. Stay dry because wet clothing chills the body rapidly. Avoid overexertion that can cause sweating and subsequent chill. Remember, knowledge is power. Understanding the signs and symptoms of frostbite and hypothermia and knowing what to do can make a significant difference in a winter emergency. But most importantly, be prepared. Take the necessary precautions to ensure you and your loved ones are safe this winter. Knowing how to recognize and respond to frostbite and hypothermia could save a life. Now that we're equipped, let's tackle the outdoors. Snow and ice can transform your property into a treacherous landscape. It's crucial to know how to navigate these conditions safely. Clearing snow is more than just a chore, it's a safety measure. Always remember to pace yourself. Overexertion can lead to injuries or worse, a heart attack. Use the right tools like a snowblower or a lightweight shovel to make the job easier and safer. When it comes to ice, it's not always visible. We call this black ice, and it's infamous for causing slips and falls. Sprinkle sand or ice melt to increase traction on icy paths. Avoid walking on ice whenever possible, but if you must, walk slowly and deliberately. Wear shoes with good traction and keep your hands out of your pockets to balance better. Being prepared helps you navigate through snow and ice safely. Remember, you don't have to face winter alone. As we hunker down for the harsh cold, it's essential to remember that we're part of a larger community. Utilizing community resources can be a lifeline when things get tough. Local community centers often provide warming shelters and emergency supplies. They can also be a source of critical information, from weather updates to recovery efforts post-storm. Now let's talk about neighbors. In the heart of winter, maintaining communication with those around you becomes even more critical. A simple check-in can help ensure everyone's safety and well-being. You never know when you might need to rely on each other, whether it's for a cup of sugar or a helping hand to dig out from under a snowfall. In a world where we're often focused on individual survival, remember the power of collective resilience. In times of need, community support can make a world of difference. Being unprepared for winter can be more than just uncomfortable, it can be deadly. We've covered safeguarding your home, power solutions, stockpiling essentials, dressing warmly, health and safety measures, snow navigation, and community support. These preparations are critical. They transform a harsh winter from a survival challenge into a manageable situation. If you found this guide helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment below. Stay warm, stay safe, and remember, your preparation today can be the difference between life and death tomorrow.